Data mining. Data mining, in the broadest sense, as I mentioned, it's the way of making sense of the information that's available in the data warehouse. So we can extract the data, we can make meaningful decisions based on the information available to us. We can use statistical methods, AI, and other techniques to find out information through data mining. So we can use automated tools in order to see that, okay, what kind of decisions, what can we make from that. So with data mining, we would normally use different data mining techniques. Some of the most common data mining techniques that we use includes identifying association. So in identifying association, this involves establishing relationships about items that occur at a particular point in time. So items in an organization may have an association, and we need to identify the association between the different items. And if we manage to identify the association, we can make use, and we can and the organization can benefit from these associations that exist. An example of an association would be, say, if you go to a supermarket, normally supermarkets, they do their data mining. So if you were to go to Coles or any Woolworths or any big supermarket, normally you would find similar items placed together. So normally you'd have the milk, the egg nearby, and you'd have your bread, wraps, bakery items nearby. The reason that they are placed in such a way is sometimes what happens is, as a user, as a buyer, we may forget what we need to buy from the shop while we go to visit the shop. And if these items are placed close by, and if they are placed in the proximity, we'd see, okay, I've got some breads, let me go and get some wraps. I've got some milk, oh, I need some eggs as well. So basically, it's identifying association. Similarly, that's just a real-time example, but similarly, we need to find the association, we need to find the patterns, we need to find the trends, and this could be useful for the business, this could be useful for the organization. Identifying sequences, this involves showing the sequence in which actions occur, example path or click stream analysis of a website, how many times what's being clicked. And classification is to find out the patterns in the data and to predict the future. So for example, if we have historical data, based on that, we can find the pattern in the data and we can predict the future. Say, for example, we have the data of 5 years, right? And we can see that, okay, in 1 year, what is the trend? What is the pattern? So normally, we already know that in summer, we go for things that are required in summer. And in winter, we would go for things that are required in winter. These are patterns. These are trends. And with the historical data, with the data mining, we can have more detailed information. And based on that, we can make decisions for the future. Based on data from the last 4 or 5 years, we can make a decision that, okay, what should we do? Should we use any specific data? What should we do for the future? How should we plan? Clustering. Clustering is also a data mining technique through which we can cluster different groups and apply rules based on the groups. So for example, an example of clustering could be that we can have a look and say that, okay, people who belong to a certain age group, for example, 20 to 40, they may have similar requirements. 50 to 70, 50 to 60 may have similar requirements. 0 to 10, we can group them into groups, and based on the groups, we can say that, okay, now this cluster has a specific requirement, and based on that requirement, the organization could benefit from, the organization could benefit and they could target a specific group of customers. Modeling, this involves forecasting and regression in order to predict sales in the future. So in terms of data mining, what can we mine? What kind of information is useful? What kind of information can we use? So an example of text mining is the application of data mining to text files. So sometimes we require to mine text information. Sometimes it's useful to find out hidden patterns in any given text. And web mining, we need to extract information from the web, and this type of content would be useful for us.
The Victorian Institute of Technology has other great videos covering many different topics. Please check them out, and thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe the video for more great content like this.